The next layer in my study strategy is the material that you're going to read and retain on a best effort basis. And at the very core of this is the PMBOK guide. This is PMI's source document for project management. It's super important, but it's also rather difficult to read. So you're going to want to supplement it with a study guide. And the study guide I recommend is the one by Crosswind Learning. Their bootcamp manual. You'll find a link to it on my website. I've looked at all of the leading study guides, and I really feel that this is the best one out there. It explains the material clearly, and it also shows other material which is not in the PMBOK guide, but which you need to know for the exam. And also the practice questions at the end of each chapter, overall, on average, are more representative of what you're likely to see on the PMP exam itself versus the other study guides out there, in my view. So what you'll want to do is read through the study guide material carefully, and then go back to the PMBOK guide and give it a second reading, and now you'll be equipped to do that second reading in a more selective way. You'll read past the material that was covered in the brain dump, past the material that's covered in the flashcards, and past the material that's covered in the ITTO exercises, so that you're looking for those other little gems of wisdom that you need to retain on a best effort basis within the PMBOK guide. And my e-learning course can be thought of as a component of this layer also. My e-learning course, I focus on what's foundational and fundamental here, and it equips you with this perspective and broad understanding of the material, and equips you to do that second reading of the PMBOK guide more effectively and selectively, so you're able to focus and really identify and retain that most important material to equip you to go past the exam. And this focus is so important. There's just too much there to read it all indiscriminately. You're not trying to get 100% on the exam. You're just trying to pass it. You need to have the courage to read past some material and recognize that it's less important, and really home in on the other material that's important, and read it and retain it effectively.